Hi, my name is Fane Sacrosanct, and today I want to talk to you about the Roland R8. In my previous video I did some explanation on how you could use the Roland R8 as a sequencer to trigger external gear. I did this video using a Korg Minilogue, and I explained how to use these 16 pads to lay out different notes on these pads, how to do this, and how to program a sequence on the Roland R8. In the comment section on that video I got a question from Glenn Campbell, and he asked me how to MIDI sync the Roland R8 to an external source. So let's dive into the menu of the Roland and check out how this is done. First thing to do, of course, is to switch on the Roland. So from the moment you have switched on the Roland, you get this display. And I'm noticing right now that there is a lot of dust underneath it, so I probably should open it and clean that out. But as you can see, we are in song mode, and what you need to do to have it synced to an external source, which means how to set the Roland R8 as a slave, you go to this button, which is the song button. When you press this, it says 1 play or 2 write. We're gonna push the 1 button and we are back in the menu that was shown before. Now you can also do this in the pattern mode, which is this button. So if I press pattern mode, you go to pattern, and when I press it again, it says 1 play, 2 step, 3 reel, 4 preset, and we're going to push the 1 button on the Roland. And now we're in pattern mode. So song mode, press 1, or pattern mode, press 1. When you have done this, you have to go to this button, which is kinda a very interesting button on the Roland R8, because on top of it in white markings it says erase, but there is also this in yellow markings which says shift. And when you push this, all the other buttons you see on the R8, they get a secondary option actually. So when you press the shift button and one of the other buttons simultaneously, you will activate the secondary option. You probably have noticed that the writings on the lowest layer of the 16 buttons, it says copy, clear, name and sync. Now the sync button is an important one. So what do you need to do when you are in song mode or in pattern mode? As I explained a few minutes before, you have to hold the shift button, and I'm gonna do this one-handed because in the other hand I'm holding my cellular phone. I really need to buy a camera. And I will push the sync button simultaneously and see what happens on the menu. Now we are in sync mode select. So when you are in sync mode select, you can change these parameters. So as you can see now, it is set on Midi, which means the Roland R8 is slaved to another device, which can be any other sequencer, maybe a synthesizer. In my case, it is synced to Cubase, which is my main DAW. And I just use a Midi cable. So I plug a Midi cable on the Midi in connection, and I set everything up in Cubase. So this is the way how to slave your R8 to an external device. Now normally you will see this internal. And how do you change it from internal to Midi? you use these buttons. If you press the on button, it goes to Midi. If I press it again, it goes to tape, in case you are still working with tape, which is undoubtedly. So if you go to a song or mode pattern and you press the shift and sync button simultaneously, you will see this message. And when it says internal, just push the +1 or on button. And when you push this, it goes to Midi. And now your Roland R8 is set as a slave to any external gear. When you have made your decision, you press this button, enter, and you are back in song mode. Or if you chose pattern mode, you will be back in pattern mode. And that's it. There's nothing more to it. Easy as making pancakes. So, thanks for watching. If you like this video, give it a like, share it on social media or anywhere, I don't care. And if you're interested in more of my videos, please consider subscribing to this channel, and hopefully I will do some more videos on the Roland R8. It's really fun to do. And yeah, see you next time in another video. Cheers.